Hi guys, today I will be doing a request from Dantran. He wanted to learn how to play the Obadiah Parker of Hey Ya, which I actually wanted to record for a really long time, so that works out well. To play this song, you're gonna need a capo. So grab one of these suckers, chuck it on the 4th fret, and I'll show you guys how to strum it first. There are 2 strumming patterns required for this song, yeah. So the first one, you want to play the bass note. And you also want to put the camera down a little bit so you can see what you're doing. You want to play the bass note of your chord. So if you're playing the first chord, which is sort of like a C, you want to play the C first, and then you'll let that ring out while you strum the rest a few times. So for example, so to prevent that bum note from happening, you'll obviously mute with your thumb. You'll just lightly touch the string so it doesn't ring out even if you play the 2 strings. And the next part of the strumming pattern will be used at the end of each stanza, whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty bad with musical terminology, but you'll use it here. You'll go. So it's just one strum, one of the bass, play the whole chord, play the bass note again, play the whole chord. So if you put those 2 patterns together, you'll get okay. So let's look at the chords themselves. Let's see if I can show y'all how to do it reasonably easily. First chord you'll want looks like a C. You can look up an open C online. It's called an open C chord. Except afterwards you put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So instead of a, you'll get a, like so. So there's your first chord. Next chord, it's sort of like an F, except you're going to keep your pinky there. Your pinky's going to stay there throughout the entirety of this song, alright? And where your thumb is going to go on the 1st fret of the 6th string. I think it's called the 6th string. I never know how these things are notated. So, and it looks like a C chord, except you're going to move these 2 fingers down a string each. So you move them across like that. Can you see that? So from the top. Fuck. And you'll notice I did a little hammer because that's how Obadiah Parker does it. Basically when you strum, you hammer after you strum. So you play the bass note, and then you play the rest of the chord, and then you hammer the 2nd finger on. So again. The next part. Remember how with the previous 2 chords we had our 1st finger on the 5th string, or sorry, 2nd string, and then you had your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So you're going to keep those 2 there, and while doing so you're going to chuck your ring finger on the 3rd fret up here. And we're going to use that faster strumming pattern that I was talking about earlier. So there's only 3 fingers being held down right now. Your ring, your 1st, and your pinky. Right? Last chord. It's you play the open A string, so you play that, and then you put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, of the D string. So let's put that together. got that? Let's take it from the top. I like to embellish it a little bit, like at the end I'll, instead of going, sometimes if I remember I'll try to do something like I just think it sounds a little bit nicer, gives it a bit of a flow. So that's basically the whole song. If you want to sing along with it, then have a listen. It goes like this. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how. Just don't get it when there's nothing involved. We get together, oh we get together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. Yeah, what they say is nothing is forever. Fuck, I fucked it. Anyway, that's how you play the song, you get the idea. I'm not a great singer, so I'll leave it at that. Good luck, Dantran. Woo!